Hello, today we are going to be looking at the fix for the side brush of a Roborock vacuum getting stuck on carpet. So what I'm referring to is the side brush, this one right over here, getting stuck on medium to high pile carpets, specifically where the spokes here get tangled in the fibers of the carpet. After doing quite a bit of research online, as well as running my own tests, the reason for the side brush getting tangled in the carpet fibers is it has a lot of friction, especially when the brush is new, so it clings too much to the carpet fibers. So here I have a new side brush from Roborock. This is one that would get tangled in the carpet fibers. It's new, it's very grippy, it's got a lot of friction. The solution is really to use something with less friction. What I found is that you can do two things. Number one is you can use an old side brush. This one, as you can see, the spokes are actually a little bit twisted because this has gotten tangled in the very beginning. But what I've done is I've actually just not used this brush on carpet for a while, and after it broke in and got a little bit used up, and I guess the initial grippiness wore off, now I can go back to the carpet and it no longer gets stuck. So that's one solution. But the better fix, and the one that I would recommend, is to actually use a older style Roborock side brush. This older style has bristles, as you can see, as opposed to being rubber throughout. So I can take a closer look here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the newer brush. You can watch my other video about how to replace the side brush, but it's pretty simple. Use a number 1 Phillips drive screwdriver, loosen the screw, take it out. So we're looking at them side by side here. As you can see, they have a very similar amount of curvature, but where the current model Roborock brushes are rubber throughout, it's molded, you can see, all the way through, including the housing here. The older style has a plastic housing with kind of rubber pieces molded to it, but then there's bristles integrated into the rubber part of the spoke here. I'm not entirely sure why Roborock decided to do away with the older style and went to the newer style, but I would imagine the newer style is cheaper for sure. It's all basically one part. There's no separate bristles to mold in. Although on the other hand, the older style does have 3 spokes, where the newer one has 5 spokes. Either way, the version with the bristles, this is, as far as being not as grippy or having lower friction, this is definitely more slippery, so to speak. So that is what you need to do in order to for sure overcome the problem of the vacuum getting stuck on your medium or high pile carpet. So to install this older version of side brush, as usual, there's a hexagon shape on the inside here that matches with the hexagon shape on your Roborock vacuum. You kind of rotate it until it engages, then you use your screwdriver to tighten. Doesn't have to be crazy tight. Just like that, and you're ready to go. Here we have a quick demonstration on some medium pile carpet, showing that the fix does work and the robot does not get stuck. As far as cleaning performance goes, I have not noticed any detriment in switching to this brush style side brush as opposed to the 5-prong rubber brush. I think it's a little bit noisier sometimes because I think the bristles contact this portion of the vacuum as it's going around. it's not really that noisy. You occasionally hear a little something. I wouldn't say it's considerably louder, but you do sometimes hear something that you don't usually hear with the rubber one. I would say it's quite minor, not really bothering me. If you're wondering where I bought this bristle style side brush, it was on Amazon. I was not able to find a Roborock branded side brush, but there are plenty of knockoffs available. Simply search Roborock side brush bristle and it comes up pretty readily. I think it was between $12 and $15 for a 4-pack. And so far so good. Thanks for watching.